time? Are Mongooses OP? Let's find out together. It's TierZoo time! I don't think mongooses are OP. I think they're very small, but I don't know how big a mongoose is. I thought it was like a prairie dog. Small terrestrial carnivorous animal. Oh, it's a weasel. Cute. This is a very judgmental face they're making. I don't like that one. It's like the one with the girls at the party with the holding the cups like this. Ugh. I am not within their social hierarchy.
Cats and dogs are both some of the most overpowered builds in the entire game. But
They're
in
just
order
cute.
to reach that level of success, their player bases needed to try out a ton of different
Oh,
strategies.
God. I hate it when TierZoo shows animals eating. Turn that off. Bro, chat laughed at me when I said animals are dogs or cats. And now look. I told you bears are dogs.
They both
Nobody
have
believed me when I
mid-sized
said that.
scavengers on their roster.
Oh, my God. That's literally what it is. A skunk is a dog. A badger is a dog. A hyena is a cat. A hyena is a dog. A stoat dog mongoose cat. Huh.
Despite being a close relative of cats and sharing a lot of abilities with them, they also have a lot of unique traits that set them apart from every other predator build in the game.
They're prairie
So,
dogs.
Are they actually better than
What?
their more
Oh my
traditional
God!
feline-
Wait, which one's winning? Which one's
Are they-
doing the death roll? I can't tell. I don't think the iguana likes this.
Actually better than their more
The
traditional
iguana does
feline
not look.
counterparts?
Maybe the iguana's trying to get out. I don't know. I know mongooses are good against snakes, but I don't know
We'll
why.
begin,
I
as
just know that
always,
was
with
like
a
in
look at the
cartoons
mongoose
for some
base
reason.
stats. Mongooses have an intelligence similar to that of a rat, which is to say they're quite
That
close.
dog is stupid.
Yeah,
That dog is
sim-
dumb as hell, dude. He got added. This poor animal, he's like a puppy, too. That's a small dog.
Mongooses are generalists and need to be able to think on their feet in a variety of situations in order to succeed.
I said that dog was stupid. That bird is way dumber. He looks stupid. This bird is just slack-jawed.
In a variety of situations in order to succeed.
He didn't even look at the mongoose.
But among the small pool of social feliforms,
They're so cute.
you'd be hard-pressed to find a more tactical bunch. The most obvious example is the meerkat, which is a type of mongoose that
that's good balance.
specializes specifically in being extra well adapted to work together.
Right, yeah, they're
But
very
most
social.
mongoose-
They had a whole show. Were you guys around for Meerkat Manor? That shit took over the world for a little bit. It was reality TV, but with meerkats for some reason. It was sad. Babies died. Really fucked up when you watch it. You mean MILF Manor? No, that's a different show. MILF Manor's on now. Meerkat Manor is not, so I guess we know what audiences want. Why did you read that? I didn't think MILF Manor was a real show. I thought chat was tricking me.
Their power stat is pretty mid for a carnivorous mammal, to be honest.
How the fuck do they beat
Unlike
snakes?
most members of the feliform
If I was a
faction,
snake, I would
mongooses
eat a
do not
mongoose
have
so
retractable
fast, dude.
claws. Of course, in
Oh,
net
there's
hunt,
that fuck-ass
they
bird
use their
again. Go ahead, dig me 3 holes, I say. 3 holes for my eggs. What is his problem? Mongoose pee is commonly used to dye yellow shirts. Is it true that beaver butt is how they get vanilla flavoring? Raspberry? I thought it was vanilla. Did you hear that in grade school? I don't know. Heard it at some point in my life. It's been a long time. Vanilla flavoring comes from vanilla. Well, that's why I thought it was weird, because vanilla has like beans and sticks and shit. Vanilla beaver anal gland. No. Why did I think that? I don't know what made me think that was true. Castorium is a yellowish exudate from the castor sacs of mature beavers and platypuses. So they thought Castorium was in vanilla, and it is not.
Still, it's enough to get the job done against low HP targets, which is really all you need as a
snake
mid-sized
stuff. Oh my god! You guys remember that time somebody sent a video of a snake getting pulled by 2 dogs on Reactor Wars? What the fuck was wrong with that guy? That was insane. I'll never forget that night. I turned it off before it got bad, but I think it ended how you think it would. What the fuck? Link that. No!
Mongoose's slender shape, you might assume that similar to honey badgers, stoats, and ferrets, the mongoose sports thick, loose
I love a
skin
stoat.
that allows it to take
Whee!
reduced damage and avoid critical hits. Unfortunately, mongooses do not have this perk. And
Okay, but if I'm a lion, this has got to be the most embarrassing thing if you're a lion. Imagine looking over and Gerald is eating a mongoose. Bro, you couldn't get an antelope? What's going on over there? Dude, there's a zebra right there. You got a mongoose, man? It was an easy meal. Okay. That's why he's not the alpha. Gerald is not the alpha. He will never mate.
this lack of thick, loose skin also makes them less resistant to cold.
Oh my god. Is this the cutest animal God has ever invented? An animal that is all white with big black eyes, just looking around. Precious.
One unique defensive trait they do have, however, is total resistance to venom. Their blood neutralizes most toxins, rendering them almost completely harmless towards the mongoose.
How the fuck do you get that passive? What the hell? It did like a secret side quest or something. What the fuck? That's like I would like load into somebody playing Elden Ring and he has a shield or a sword I've never seen before. What the fuck does that mean by his bar? It has like a big poison symbol down? What does that mean? How do we harvest that? We could put that in a vaccine, couldn't we? We could be like X-Men. Everybody could be immune to poison, right? That's literally what we do. Damn, I should be a scientist.
The mongoose can still move much quicker than any reptile it might.
Something about these, like, you know, documentary shots are so funny to me. Because it really does look like the guy set these animals next to each other and was like, cinema. Hey, man, I'm just documenting nature. Whatever happens, happens. I'm just catching the world as it is. All right?
Instead, this shape allows mongooses to remain low to the ground, taking advantage of cover more
They
easily
always
and
be
also
laying
enabling
low to
it
the
to
ground
access
and
the tight
digging in their
spaces and
holes,
burrows that its
man.
main threats cannot follow them into.
Hey!
Other than their
I don't know why this is funny to me. Hey! Get out! What if somebody did this to you? What if an alien came down and did this through your door?
Perception-wise, the mongoose is truly one of the most unique builds in the game. If you watched my last video, you'll remember that I spoke at length how important the house cat's snake-like vertical
They have
slit
very good
pupil
perception.
is for
Yep.
ensuring high accuracy on
God,
its
how do they
attacks,
do that?
which
Can we use cat blood? Can I make a vaccine with cat blood and move very fast?
most predators will at least have circular pupils that will allow for optimal forward
That's me.
binocular
I
vision.
have that.
Mongooses have horizontal pupils.
Oh, like a goat!
Horizontal pupils do
Ew.
not enhance. Instead, the purpose of a horizontal pupil is to broaden the player's field of view.
They actually see in cinema. It's 16 by 9 everywhere. So you want to be half cat, half man. That's what I'm doing. I'll be cat man. The half man, half cat. Yep, that's me. I'll fall from very tall heights and have very good reflexes. Not cat boy. I'm 35 years old.
It also means that any player with the ability to pursue them into their burrow completely
mongoose
negates their main
eating
line of
time.
defense.
Damn, that dragon is gonna fuck them up. Oh, that's sad. If you're a Komodo dragon and you happen upon this, it's the best day of your life. My burrow! To this day, I think the Komodo dragon is the scariest animal. That's stupid. What about sharks? Does the Komodo dragon bite you and it's so gross that you, like, rot? Its mouth is just, it has a billion bugs and parasites and bacteria and shit. Ugh. That's the Gila monster. Wait, are they not the same? Komodo dragon. Right, I know what he looks like. I don't know what he sounds like. That is an alien that crash landed 10,000 years ago. This is a new animal. God did not create this. Oh shit, the Gila monster is different. I don't know what sound he makes. He just looks like a lizard. He's small. Gonna bite ya. Gila monster bite! Wow! I really thought they were the same. Never mind. Damn, you fucking those mongooses up. You would really spin them, or if I'm a monkey, I'd bash them together. Fighting mongoose team. I don't like mongooses. This video made me not like them. They don't do anything cool. They're less cute than stoats. They're way less cute than weasels and stoats. And they don't really do anything other than not die to snakes.
This is surprisingly useful for intimidation, as when the mongoose band moves in such tight formation, they appear as just one mass.
See, this is you guys to me in chat. Like, normally you guys aren't scary, right? But if you guys all stand together, that's me. Like, damn, maybe I am wrong about Thousand Year Door. Maybe I am a contrarian. I thought that Thousand Year Door was just, you know, a pretty okay game, but all right, it's goated. One of the best games ever made. I guess it's perfect.
They appear as just one mass, which can easily confuse and startle large
Damn,
predators.
that would
long enough to
confuse
make
and
an
startle
escape.
me.
So, how does the mongoose fare in its most important match?
Not very highly, I suppose, right? I mean, people aren't killing them, right?
But
They're
I'll
not
keep
good
things broad
meat
enough that
or
it should be
fur,
applicable
or,
to
like, what are
mongoose
you going to
meat
kill a
everywhere.
mongoose for? Other than a mongoose king.
Mongooses famously have an overwhelmingly positive matchup against snakes due to their venom immunity.
I'd be so mad if I was a snake. I'm doing the bit again. Wow! An entire species just for me! Wow! Okay. Wow! An entire animal that negates my poison. The only one on the planet. And it eats me in 3 bites. Wow! Cool, man! Coney pops one of these every TierZoo video. I love them. I love the idea of the complaining animal who has a direct counter. Like, God put them on the planet specifically to kill you. The ant and the anteater.
Burrowing builds that don't possess venom immunity, like prairie dogs, have huge difficulty dealing with snakes.
Ooh!
So being able to turn this vulnerability...
Dude, he's laying on him. He is literally in the nest, invading his personal space. Could the snake not simply eat the mongoose, right? But I guess you have to poison it so it doesn't move and wiggle out of your belly, right? You have to poison it so that it's paralyzed. Because otherwise, like, it can't be wiggling around in there. If it's a constrictor, nothing that small is a constrictor, right?
Against larger predators, mongooses do struggle. They're the main reason they need to remain close enough to their burrows and party members. So against big cats, dogs, hyenas, and the like, the mongoose player needs to take advantage of all the touts.
Why did we make a video on mongooses? There's so many other animals we could have done, TierZoo.
Warthogs are one of the most surprising encounters a mongoose can have.
Warthogs? Have you guys ever seen a warthog? I saw it at the zoo. Did I tell you guys I went to the zoo? Warthogs are small. They're smaller than you think. Like, I thought they'd be big-ass pigs, but they're pretty tiny. It's cute. The reason it makes me mad, that was just a baby warthog. No, look at that warthog. That's a full-grown, I think. It's weird because I've always wanted a pig, like a small pig that never gets bigger. But I think I might just want a warthog, but that's worse because it might kill me, right? You can either have the small pig that'll kill you or a big pig that's a piece of shit and smells awful. Warthogs come in all sizes. Oh, really? Why don't pigs?
Mongoose team will cleanse the warthog player of all parasite debuffs.
Oh, cool.
And in return, well, the warthog won't really deliberately do anything to help.
That's me. That's me, bro. Oh, I'm sleepy.
About a mongoose.
I love a
simply
warthog.
By tolerating them in close proximity, the warthog is protecting them. Because they're extremely dangerous and normally very territorial, mongooses are much safer when warthogs are nearby.
Aww, that's adorable.
From their burrows, so long as they remain with.
Oh my god, it really is Lion King. I didn't make that connection till now. I mean, Timon's a meerkat, but still, close enough, right? Did you think Lion King wasn't real? I know you're I didn't think that the meerkat warthog relationship existed in nature. I didn't know that was a real thing that could happen.
Birds of prey are one of the most dangerous matchups for mongooses. Because their perception stat tends to be extremely high, they will often target you before you've spotted them, leaving very little time
that mongoose hated that. Ouch!
to prepare defense or escape. However, because their power stat tends
beat
to
his
be a
ass.
bit lower,
Yeah.
often there is a bit of time between the initial strike and the actual kill. Meaning that if your
He's
team
trying
killer,
to-
often there is
Tickle, tickle!
a bit of
He's
time
got his tail. Tickle,
between the
tickle! Stop! Trying to get him to put his arms together.
So once again, while technically quite a difficult matchup, skilled players with reliable teammates should be able to hold their own.
Okay.
Drawing comparisons to similarly sized...
That's a cute animal. That one's cuter. Weasels are cuter than ferrets. Coney, what animal could you beat up the best? The best? What do you mean by that? Probably a cow. Because, like, cows are big and bulky, which means I get to punch it a lot. It's like beating up the car in Street Fighter 2. I feel like I would beat up a cow the best because I would be able to show off my moves. And probably a cow has a really good finishing move. Like, if I punch the fuck out of the udder, it'll probably make a really loud noise. That would be my finishing move.
This is essentially the story of the mongoose. Overall, it has an unimpressive set of stats
Damn, the mongoose is that smart?
and abilities. But
Not
because
to
the
me.
abilities it does have are primarily focused on enabling team strategies,
Got it,
expect
so you need
from
a whole
such an
crew.
underwhelming
You need
build. Overall,
everybody
I'm gonna have
to be
give
on
the mongoose
Mongoose.
a mid-tier rating.
Ah,
It has
yeah.
no severe flaws holding it back.
Seems
but
like a B
imagine
to
how
me,
overpowered
yeah.
a clan of mongoose players would be if it actually had any busted abilities.
Pretty good. TierZoo knows what he's doing, bro. Has he ever put out, like, a full tier list of every animal? I guess not, because, like, that would kill his videos for the future, because you gotta watch all of them. We haven't found all the animals yet. Right, he's still working through them. Okay.